guys, it's Kelly. As you can see, we're doing another review video. This review video is going to be on Night Swim, which is a movie that came out January 5th of this year. It's a horror movie, as you guys all know. I mean, that's pretty much the only movies I watch. My dad's watching football. Anyways, it was a good movie. I liked it, but I'm going to be doing something different in my review videos. So what I did this time is I took notes on my phone, the notes section on my phone, throughout the movie. And I'm going to just give you a brief rundown of the movie of what happens to it. I don't say I'm not giving away too much, but I'm obviously not going to give away the ending or anything, because, yeah. But if you guys don't want any spoilers of the movie, don't watch the video. You can skip ahead to my review if you like, but just give me a basic breakdown of the movie. You know, and then I'll give my review. I just feel like that might be better to do instead of just saying, oh, I like this. So you guys can kind of understand what the movie is about. So Night Swim, also to watch the trailer if you haven't, because it was really good. It is worth the watch. We watched it through Amazon Prime. The only thing with that is you do have to rent it. It was like $19, something like that. But I think it's worth it in my opinion. So Night Swim, it starts off, there's like a family, this girl went into the pool to get this toy boat that was at the bottom. She was using the skimmer. She fell in, and then she kind of got attacked by a spirit. You know, the spirits. You guys will understand throughout the whole thing. She gets attacked, and then it shows to present day, where there's families looking at the house. There's a family from the wife, the husband, who is an ex-baseball player, and their two kids, a teenage girl and a boy. The names are never really clarified in the movie, to be honest with you. They obviously said them, but I don't know. Anyways, and the guy went to get a baseball in the pool. He falls in. The pool is covered up with leaves and everything. It was not in good shape. But then he goes to doctors, and apparently he has MS, which if you don't know, it's multiple sclerosis. Sorry, it's kind of a hard word to say. Guys can look it up if you care what it's about. It's basically through your muscles. They kind of I believe best way I can explain tense up and claw and stuff. And what was funny too in that part of the movie's beginning, when they were looking at the house, you can see a wheelchair in the back. Because I forgot to mention this, but also too in the beginning of the movie with the little girl who drowned, there was a boy in a hospital bed in the house who was sick. But that's gonna come into play more later on. But also, if you see me looking down, it's because I have in my iPad, because I sent it to took a picture on my phone to have in my notes. So yeah, and then he had to leave in a wheelchair from the doctors. That's just funny how you see a wheelchair in the background and he ends up being in a wheelchair. Also too, the doctor suggested to help his MS some activities. One is activities that he suggested, which you probably guessed it, swimming. Then another weird thing too was how he was saying the house is gonna be a hospital, which again correlates because in the beginning you see the boy in the hospital bed in that house. So it's just funny how these things all connect. You see the wheelchair, he ends up in a wheelchair. Boy lived in a house that was in the hospital bed. He mentions how the house is gonna feel like a hospital. I don't know. Then how the doctor suggested swimming, which obviously is a huge part of the movie. But anyways, and then surprise, surprise, the daughter, she ends up on the swim team, which I mean, you don't really see too much of that about the swim team, in the movie. Let's see what else. You know, so that's that swim team, yeah. I don't know, I just think that was weird too, because again, this whole movie is surrounds the pool. So the swim team, all this stuff. And the little girl in the first part of the movie, she sees when she's under the water, sees what she thought was her mother, but she comes up, it's not. And then the wife of the movie, of the new family, she sees what she thinks is her husband. But when she comes up, there's no one there with a spare. But again, we'll get more into detail about that. I know I'm kind of all over the place, and I'm sorry about that, but it just kind of correlates. You know, you'll see. And surprise, surprise, the husband has big improvements with his MS. And I believe MS is not curable. I don't know a whole lot about it. Again, you have to do research, but and it all surrounds the pool. The pool is what makes him better. Which is just, I don't know, it's just all crazy, but it's really interesting. Everything too. And then you know how those pools have like, I don't know what these are called, like drain things, but they're like the square things that the water gets sucked into, you know, kind of like cleans it or whatever. I don't know exactly what it's called, but you guys know. So the boy of the family, the little boy, well, he wasn't like a little boy, probably like 12 or something. But anyways, the boy, he was swimming in the pool, and he has the girl. Now this was like the ghost of the first girl in the beginning of the movie who like drowned in the pool and got attacked. And he heard her say her name. Her name was Rebecca. I remember that. And she was looking for a mother. So he hurts her, and then you see like this long hair coming out and like grabs him, which is freaky, you know. That was a freaky thing, one. And also too, the realtor lady that sold them the house ends up telling them the pool wasn't used for like 15 years prior. And like tells the story about the little girl who drowned in it. But apparently it was all like kind of like a superstition, like a legend, urban legend type thing. So like, you know, which is weird because isn't like a law that you have to say if someone died in the house? I mean, even if they drowned in a pool, wouldn't you have to tell the new owners that? I feel like that's a law or something. I don't know. That was weird to me. It's like, I get it, you didn't want to worry them, but at the same time, that looks super sus and super sketchy. But, and then they ended up having a pool party, a bunch of people, and the guy was like, had this one kid on his shoulders playing like, it's like chicken, you know, you have to knock the person off, and he ends up like almost drowning with the kid on his shoulders, and he gets possessed, because like what the spirit or entity goes like through his mouth and like possesses him, which is crazy. Then after that incident happened, the wife wanted to leave the house, and when they were pulling out the driveway, the husband started like choking and gasping for air, because you know the spirits are like attached to him, so they're not gonna want him to leave the house. Which I mean, that has been featured in a number of other movies. You know that, like I think Amityville Horror, they try to leave the house, but like because the husband was possessed, so he can't leave. Oh, it's the Conjuring, the first Conjuring movie too. Remember, they're trying to take the mother out the house, but the spirits wouldn't let them. So it's not like a new thing in horror movies. Anyways, and then too, the wife empties the pool because, you know, she realizes it's, you know, messed up. You know, she's starting to realize something's wrong with the pool. So she empties it, but somehow it ends up getting filled back up again. Weird, again, a spiritual thing. So then here's the last part of it, which is like, if you guys don't want to know this, just kind of a big plot point of the movie. Apparently, because they were saying in the beginning of the movie, and the like pool guy came out talking about the pool, talk about like the pool, or the water from the pool came from a well. I guess there's a well there, and the pool water is well water, and it's a wishing well. Now, the wishing well is like what happens if like someone's sick or something, then another person living there gets sacrificed to save the sick person. It's like the girl in the first part of the movie, she was a sacrifice to help her brother get better. Because remember I said the brother was in the hospital bed too in the first part. So that is crazy. Because the wife that lives in the house now went to the first family, well, just the woman from the first family, and talking to her about it, and she was telling her how it's a well and all that. It was like crazy. It was also crazy too, another like kind of connection type thing. The kids were like taking, well, mostly the boy, taking like this jar of coins. They was throwing them in the water and diving for them. And you know, with a wishing well, you throw coins in there. So that's just another like correlation. That's crazy. You know, I know like they do that stuff in movies all the time to make it all come together. But I don't know. I just think that's cool. Because there's just so many things. I feel like I've never seen that before in a movie, a horror movie. But so yeah, it was a well, and I guess it was really messed up. Like the mom, the first family, I just want to say was an Asian family. I know that doesn't matter, but I just want to clarify because I'm talking about two different families. So like the family that's currently in the house and the Asian family from the first part of the movie, the mother knew that the daughter was going to be a sacrifice. You know, to save the son, which was messed up. But this new family didn't know about this. So yeah, it was like, the whole thing was crazy. I do recommend watching it. But yeah, that's pretty much the movie. Then, you know, that's pretty much when everything else happens. That's the ending, which I'm not going to give away. Which you can go watch to know what happens after that. But it was all crazy. I really enjoyed the movie. Because there's something different too. Like, you know, it's always like haunted houses, possession, stuff like that. But to see a pool behind it was kind of cool. Because it's different, you know. I think, and I feel like it is so hard in the horror community to like do something unique and different. I feel like this was kind of almost that, you know, it's almost a unique type of horror movie to do with a pool. So, and I feel like if they can do another movie, do either a prequel where they kind of discuss how the pool became this way, became like possessed, and how it, because too, also I forgot to mention, when the mother was doing research, the wife, mother, was doing research on the house, found so many people I drowned in that pool before again, or like were sacrifices, if you want to call them that. So like, this thing go back to like years and years, so it'd be cool if they can explore like the origin of how the pool became the way it was, or they can also do like a sequel to it, which could be cool, because I'll just say this part of it, they do end up filling in the pool, which you'll see. So I don't know, can happen with that. But I feel like they can do a sequel too if they wanted to. Like, yes, they filled in the pool, maybe they can do another family moves in and realize it's a filled in pool and unfills it and makes it a pool. I don't know, but I guess that may be kind of the same thing as the first movie. But I mean, I don't know. It's like, I feel like you could do a sequel, either like my sister was saying, like the water that was there can trickle into like another pool in the surrounding house. So I don't know. It could be interesting. I mean, I feel like there is different directions they could possibly take it. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, but there are definitely other places they can take it, you know? I mean, because it's still like the land there, even though they filled in the pool, they can, I don't know. Like maybe like they come up from the dirt hands and like grabs them to sacrifice people, so I mean, that could be something. And then like the new, oh, that could be interesting, like, you know, weird stuff happens in that area of the yard where the pool was. Or like hands come up and stuff like that, and that's how people get sacrificed, you get dragged under the dirt. And then the new family uncovers there was a pool and then can uncover that. I don't know, I mean, that could be an interesting way to do it too, but I don't know. I just think it was interesting. Also, the movie itself was only like an hour and 39 minutes, so it's not a long movie at all. But I do think it's definitely worth the watch. There was a few parts I had kind of turned away of, like, when they show the entities. I don't know exactly what to call them, like the entities, the spirits of the people, because it was creepy looking, not gonna lie. But all around, I give the movie like 9 out of 10 stars. And they'll tell me like 10 out of 10, because I feel like it's hard to like give it 10 out of 10, you know? But 9 out of 10 is good. It was a good movie. I do recommend it to you guys. Check it out. Check out the trailer. It's, again, I don't say it's super scary. I know I said I had turned away, but that's just me. And I don't know even why, because horror stuff don't bother me, but I really enjoy this movie, guys. Where's my water? Sorry. So sorry for saying Amalek. That's just how I talk. I know I kind of have to get better with that, but I just think it was a really good movie because it was like different from like other types of horror movies, whether it's like a killer, whether it's demons, whether it's possession, whether it's haunted houses, you know, or like even a haunted object. Like, it's some, I mean, I guess the pool's an object, but still, you know. So it's cool to see how we're expanding on different types of horror we can do, like with pools now, possessed pools, which is cool. But you know, it's like the whole story, like the plot was really just fucked up. That's the best way I can describe it. But it was such an interesting story, interesting like turn of events and plot twist. The ending was sad, in my opinion. It was a sad ending. I'm not going to tell you the ending, but it was sad in my opinion. But I do recommend it. It probably is still playing in movie theaters, so you can go to a movie theater, but I don't know. I just really enjoy it. And I guess that's really much it, guys. Not much else to say. Let me know if you like this new style of review videos where I kind of talk about the movie and, you know, secrets of events and then kind of give my opinion. I just really enjoyed too how, like, again, in the beginning when you see the wheelchair in the house and the guy ends up in the wheelchair. Or leaving the house in the hospital. Doctor's in a wheelchair, and then talk about how the house felt like a hospital where the first family had a kid who was in a hospital bed in the house. I don't know, it's just cool how like it connects like that, you know, like, I don't know. And was it like did they like the directors and writers mean to do that, or was it just a coincidence? I mean, probably mean to do it, but who knows? Could be a coincidence. I don't know, so many things. And like the coins, they were like throwing coins in pools, and you know, kids were diving to get them, and then it ends up like the pool ends up being like this wishing well type thing. So that's just weird. Like, you know, I just like how everything kind of goes together. I know movies usually do it a lot, but I don't know. I just feel like I've never seen that as much as I have in this particular movie, you know. So it's just cool to see that. Because I feel like stuff like that happens in real life and it all correlates. So, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have you guys seen this movie? If you have, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you guys gonna watch this movie? And if you do, let me know what you guys think. And that's it. Also, I uploaded a TikTok today, which I recorded on Friday. It's a domino TikTok again, which you didn't see my first domino TikTok. I spelled out keep it rich, or no, juggies for life. My sister helped me. I like set up the dominoes and knocked it over. It's on the TikTok. And today, the one I did today was a McJuggernuggets one. It spelled out McJuggernuggets. I'm also going to be uploading on my McJuggernuggets fan page. I did the other day. Then I have like 3 more clips I'm going to be uploading today. They're just kind of funny things from Jesse's old videos that I want to share. But I love you guys so much. Make sure you check that out. Everything's in my description. I love you guys so much. Please follow me on all my socials. Follow everyone in my description. Guys, please subscribe to me. Please like and please comment. And please let me know your thoughts. And I will see you animals in the next video. Peace.